This is the Regal Imports News for February 2014. Canadian retailers, diamonds are costing you more this year. Every imported product is costing more, and you will really feel it. The Canadian dollar is close to 10% weaker, so negating the polished price increases in both January and February, the price of all polished diamonds is a minimum of 10% higher. That being said, the De Beers and El Rosa rough boxes went up in price approximately 5% in January. De Beers sold everything they had to offer, and there are solid premiums as site holders sell rough diamonds into the secondary markets. Diamond miners expect to mine more diamonds this year, and some worry that there could be more supply than demand. Even so, it seems that diamond manufacturers are hungry for rough diamonds. As long as manufacturers are willing to pay, miners will continue to increase prices. I don't pretend to understand the reason that the rough market is so hot. Polished prices are moving, but not to the extent that warrant rough dealers wanting to buy quantities at high prices. I hope it's not speculation. We've already seen the negative effects of a speculative rough diamond market. However, the miners are no fools, and as long as there are good premiums being made in the secondary market, they will continue to raise rough prices at least until there is strong resistance. In the polished diamond market, 30 to 69 points in SI goods are hot. Prices are rising in VS and SI grades, especially 30 points to 1 carat. Rappaport increased his price list on these popular sizes and also on white color SI 2 and 3 carats. So retailers looking to restock the most popular qualities are going to feel the pinch. Even with these polished price increases, rough prices are still too high. So there are two possible scenarios. Either manufacturers will make less money on their production, or polished prices will continue to go up. 2014 is expected to be a better year for diamonds than 2013, but the question is, how much better, and will this expected improvement justify the higher rough prices? One thing is clear, you have to have guts or just a lot of money to play the rough game. The diamond industry is losing appeal and romance, and one reason for this is from not having a consistent generic diamond marketing program. Since the demise of the Diamond Promotion Service, some half-hearted attempts have been made to organize an industry initiative, but they are both ineffective and far from altruistic. It is my opinion that an effective promotion of diamonds as luxury cannot be burdened with any type of group objectives, agenda, or unsubstantiated claims. The best promotion for diamonds in the last few years has been completely incidental and has come from the excitement surrounding the sale of unusual diamonds at auction. The two main auction houses, Sotheby's and Christie's, sold more than $1 billion in jewelry last year. These auction results are astounding, straightforward, and objective. They definitely deliver the message that diamonds are valuable and desirable. However, consumers know that auction results are transparent, whereas a diamond purchased elsewhere can be a bit of a crapshoot. For example, during the Christmas season, a large Canadian department store had a one-day sale on diamond stud earrings. They offered 75% discounts from their regular price. They advertised this price as a one-day only promotion. I purchased a pair of these diamond earrings a month later, and at the same price as the one-day sale, regular $3,999 for $999. After a little prompting, the sales clerk told me that the studs were not in their permanent stock. She said they were brought in especially for the sale and were about to be wrapped up and sent back to head office or returned to the original supplier. So, the sale was not on permanent stock or on an item ever intended to sell at full price. Simply put, misrepresentation. This form of misrepresentation has been going on for years and has cast aspersions on the whole jewelry industry. Inflated price discounting insinuates that diamonds are sold by regular retailers with outrageous markups. It has just been reported that JCPenney is doing the same thing in the United States. Now, I don't want to say that these stores are completely to blame for destroying industry credibility, but they are obvious examples. Dishonest discounting is encouraged by jewelry manufacturers and is an everyday part of retail diamond sales. Industry organizations and government regulators have been unable to address the problem. Is it any wonder that consumers distrust diamond retailers? And thus it becomes the job of those who work with honest qualities and margins to defend themselves and their prices against this type of marketing. It is extremely difficult for retailers offering true values to compete against bad selling practices and inflated and inaccurate pricing. This situation has become even more complicated with the advent of internet marketing. In consideration of these problems, Regal Imports is attempting to put together a selling program to be used by our clients to intelligently challenge the dissemination of this type of diamond misinformation. We are trying to create a standardized selling program which will provide appropriate answers and guide retail clients to a proper appreciation of diamond values. The program will be interactive with our retailers on our website. The idea is to provide a prepared sales approach that will include a scripted presentation coupled with high-tech innovations. The object is to create consumer confidence by clearly demonstrating that the sales representative is a seasoned, knowledgeable, and well-prepared diamond specialist. Retailers will contribute to the ongoing development of the program by bringing forward real-life situations which will be addressed and critiqued by members using the system. So, the program will constantly change to address new questions and situations. A memorized script will help the sales professional with a consistent approach intended to lead the consumer rather than reinvent each presentation for every new client or situation. A standardized approach that is memorized and role-played many times will lead to a better and more professional sales presentation and to more sales. Diamond sales are becoming more complicated. The internet, combined with many consumer misconceptions, necessitates that retailers work together to compete more effectively. If retailers want to increase diamond sales, they need to be more creative, study, memorize, and guide their clients rather than just being responsive to a client's preconceived ideas. Better results come from not being defensive, but from preparing a good offense first. A defensive position is a disadvantaged position. It is always better to state your position first and have the client react, especially when you have the appropriate responses prepared. As the program develops, we will make ourselves available for consultations and workshops. The diamond business is a very competitive business. It is easier to compete cooperatively rather than running solo. The real challenge today is how to move the perception of diamonds away from the idea of a heartless commodity and back to an expression of love and commitment. This is what our new program is intended to achieve. I have often said, when you chose your spouse, did you look for the cheapest one you could find, or did you look deeper to find the qualities you admired and desired? And so it is when choosing a diamond. Diamonds should be considered individually and as an expression of a commitment between two people. Diamonds are like people, and each has its own personality. The real question to ask the retail client is, does this diamond reflect the feelings you have for the person with whom you have decided to share the rest of your life? And that's the Regal Imports news for this month, and I thank you very much for watching.